Salar Golestanian, and welcome to the first edition of SalarO TV. I'm sure you have noticed that these days everybody is talking about social. Facebook IPO happened with a staggering valuation of around $100 billion. So evidence is mounting that social collaboration has real business benefits. This is both for an intranet environment where it drives employees' productivity and increases efficiency, but as well for internet communities where small or large organizations turn customers into advocates and help grow their businesses using these exciting new social web technologies for both mobile and desktop users. Earlier this month, DotNetNuke CTO co-founder Sean Walker presented the latest vision and roadmap for the merging social collaboration using DNN open source CMS. This was as well as some of the key features in the new social edition of DotNetNuke 6.2. So I wanted to let you have a look at some of the key elements of this video, which is available on YouTube. It's too long, it's about 42 minutes, so I've extracted just enough to get you going, and perhaps you can go and watch the whole thing on YouTube.
I'm Mitch Bishop, the Chief Marketing Officer for DotNetNuke. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce our co-founder and CTO, Sean Walker.
So first off, we're going to talk a little bit about industry trends. So before we get into the 6.2 features, we just want to talk about why 6.2 is relevant and why we chose to go down this path with the 6.2 product. So in terms of market trends, basically at the turn of the millennium, I think a lot of us were involved in creating websites that were publishing information. This is truly the information age, and it was all about pushing information out to consumers. As we moved forward to 2010, it became a lot more about engaging. Social networks became very popular, and it became the communication age where you were pushing and pulling information and people were interacting on your web properties. As we look towards the future, we don't really know what that future is going to hold because we really couldn't have predicted in 2000 what 2010 was going to look like. So if we look towards 2020, the future is fairly uncertain, but we do know that business is going to have to adapt to whatever comes along. And so we believe that you need a dynamic web infrastructure that's sort of a prerequisite for adapting to this world that's changing. The other thing that's happened in the last 10 years is a lot of disruptions when it comes to technology. So disruptions, when we think of disruptions, the three main disruptions that we're looking at today are in the area of the cloud. So cloud infrastructure, the ability to spin up websites on infrastructure very seamlessly and very easily. The mobile revolution. Everyone has very rich mobile devices today that they want to interact with their website on. And then obviously social. So social interactions on your website so that you can better engage with partners and customers. And this is the area obviously we focused on in 6.2. So at DotNetNuke we believe that your website is the central hub of your business. We provide a lot of functionality around our platform which allow you to adapt to the market. And if you don't find the functionality you're looking for in the box, you can extend that functionality with modules, add-ons that are available commercially in our marketplace. So let's talk a little bit about the social revolution, which is really the primary focus of DotNetNuke 6.2. So the Altimeter Group is an analyst firm that surveys the market, and this was a quote that we took from them. So social media is no longer the latest shiny object. 79% of corporations are undertaking social media efforts. And this was a quote from 2011, but it basically emphasizes how social media in the consumer world is now impacting the business world. We are announcing DotNetNuke 6.2 today, and we're classifying that as a social CMS for business because we've added a lot of core functionality to DotNetNuke 6.2, which turns it truly into a social platform. Obviously, as a social platform, you can do many, many things with it. You can do publishing to some of the popular social networks. You can manage content on your website through blogs and forums and other things. And we'll go into some of the specific features around 6.2 now. So DotNetNuke 6.2 has a very long list of features. There's a lot of great functionality in this release. would say it's probably one of the most significant releases that we have ever had as a company. There's a lot of rich functionality that we've provided, and we've provided all of this functionality as part of our core product because we believe that it's going to be a foundation for the future of our platform, meaning that we want third-party developers to be able to take advantage of these social capabilities and build exciting new applications that they can provide to customers and partners. Some of the features I'm going to go into more detail, but at a high level, we've got the activity feed, we've got social groups, relationships. So the relationships allow you to create deeper relationships between users of your site, user profile, improved message center, a member directory which allows you to actually manage these interactions between the users, the ability to log in through social networks with your authentication credentials that you have for social networks, a more streamlined registration system, a social API which is built on, basically allows developers to utilize all of these different social functionality, a services framework which allows developers to build services in a more modern way and applications in a more modern way.
In the next episode of SalarO TV, we will be talking about the merging mobile and desktop web technologies. Also, how we can use this exciting mobile-friendly responsive CSS framework to deliver great content to both mobile and desktop users. This is through just a single website, avoiding the need to run multiple websites for each of the devices that your customers are likely to look at. Just before we leave you, however, I'd like you to have a look at this fun animation done cleverly by DNN Corp that illustrates really well how you can use the latest edition of DotNetNuke 6.2 to deliver social content and engage your users in ways that was, to be honest, never possible before. Thank you for watching SalarO TV, and please come and see us again for the next episode.
Chris and Will run an excellent bike shop. It's called Awesome Cycles. Their bikes are cool and business is booming. For Chris and Will, it's time to expand, and for that, they're going to need a few things, like a beautifully designed website to help them grow their business even more. They want to make sure that their awesome team can build and edit web pages and do quality checks before publishing. Chris and Will are both like total perfectionists. They also want to make sure their customers can see their latest creations on mobile devices. But that's not all. They also want a way for all of their totally awesome bike fans to hang out together, plan rides, and share stories about their adventures. Still not satisfied, Chris and Will wanted their team at Awesome Cycles to be able to work together online. The awesome team needs to collaborate, share plans for new bikes, and make sure that the whole team is working well together. Chris and Will looked high and low for website software that could solve all of their problems. They found general-purpose content management systems, but they were either too hard to use or didn't give them the ability to build a community or collaborate internally. They also found high-priced social intranet solutions that didn't fit their budget or let them manage their public website. Finally, Chris and Will found the perfect solution. One affordable social web platform that they could use to build and manage their totally awesome website, sell online, create a vibrant community, and encourage collaboration with their team internally. Chris and Will found DotNetNuke. With DNN, they built a website that scaled to support their huge fan base, protects their awesome brand with lots of security and workflows, that makes sure content is reviewed before being published. Now, they sell like a ton of awesome cycles online, deliver their website in different languages for all of their international fans, and their site looks amazing on any kind of mobile device. Awesome Cycles community members and super fans can now easily log in using Facebook or Twitter credentials, make new friends, send and respond to private messages, keep up with the latest fun on the social feed, express themselves on rich, interactive profiles, and join groups to discuss the latest cycling news. The Awesome Cycles internal team uses the powerful social collaboration tools to get a whole lot more done. They can now share and collaborate on documents, even the SharePoint stuff. On top of all that, they received friendly and professional customer support directly from the guys at DotNetNuke Corp, in case anything was less than totally awesome. Want to find out more? Give us a call and learn how easy it is to use DotNetNuke for yourself. Chris and Will did, and look how happy they are. DotNetNuke goes social in May 2012 with DNN 6.2.